My name is Alexander Hayes, and I'm a student in the Masters in Contemporary Islamic Thought program at Halaqa University. Yeah, I mean, I really feel privileged to be a convert or a revert, and I think it's something in Ramadan that the importance of Ramadan in that is just you see so much love for Islam. And people have it all throughout the year, obviously, but in Ramadan it becomes more apparent and people are more conscious. And you know, if you want to think about how important taqwa is, like Ramadan, everybody's making this effort to show that. And I made the conscious decision not to take my shahada until I come to a majority Muslim country, exactly for that reason. Because I wanted to be surrounded by people who are practicing and living faith. And you know, alhamdulillah, I really feel like God guided me to the right community for that, because the people that I encountered and engaged with and who answered all of my questions and helped me through a lot of the challenges. I didn't really have any like intellectual challenges. I'd already, read, and a lot of my conversion was pretty much something that I had figured out on my own. But when it came to like seeing the lived example of Islam, Ramadan was a really huge part of that, because it just felt like, okay, this is the time when everybody really takes their faith seriously. And that's what I was saying earlier, like, how can we sustain that throughout the rest of the year and really, be grateful for what Ramadan represents as far as an opportunity for us to show us what we're capable of spiritually and build on it. I'm really blessed to have been around people who, lived Islam, and it's not just in worship, but also in relationships. And I feel that that's why I don't feel like I really chose Islam. I feel like I was guided, I was chosen, because if there's no way that all of these beautiful experiences I had would have come to volition without Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala putting people in my life to help me get to where I am. And I'm really grateful for that. I think that gratitude is kind of the foundation for a lot of these things, because it's remember me so that you may be grateful. Everything for me starts with acknowledgement of our deen, of our indebtedness to Allah, and that requires us to be grateful. And I think that the gratitude, the acknowledgement of that is really what builds the Muslim community. And in Ramadan, everybody's awareness, everybody's gratitude really comes together in a different way than it does during the rest of the year. And so that's, I guess, really the value that forms the foundation of community and of our own commitments, and just building a stronger commitment to faith personally, and then also expressing that in community. The one that stuck with me is the one on institution building. The value of Ramadan historically is that it was really the building of an institution of the faith and relationship with God of one person who is one of the greatest mercies to mankind. And each of us, I think, have to continue to build that institution, and it becomes, like I've been saying throughout this, the foundation of other institutions, both in civil society and Islamic society. And that's what Ramadan for me represents, is an opportunity to come back to that, renew that commitment, and look at the example of the Prophet ﷺ, who built his own institution of faith, and then the entire community of believers is inspired by that. So, Ramadan Kareem.